All right, so for problems 9 through 20, the instructions are for you to add all of the problems. And that's pretty straightforward. The part that gets kids all the time is underneath you have the instructions 21 through 30, subtract the lower polynomial from the upper one. So in other words, problem 9 isn't only problem 9, it's also problem 21, where you're going to take the exact same binomials, but instead of adding them like you do in problem number 9, you are going to subtract them, which means problem 11 is also problem 23, but you're going to subtract. 13 is also problem 25, again, subtraction instead of addition. 15 relates to 27, 17 relates to 29. So does that make sense so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have taken the liberty of taking a picture of problem number 14. And 14 is also problem number 26, but in problem 26 we're going to subtract. So I'm going to add this as 14, and this is 26. And we're going to go ahead and do these two problems. All right, so what is negative 2p minus 4p? Negative 2 plus negative 4.
6?
It is 6, but since we're starting at negative 2 and we're going 4 in the negatives, we're going to go left on the number line. So is it going to be positive 6 or negative 6?
Negative 6?
Absolutely. So we get negative 6p. All right, so now the middle term, we have 4q plus negative 2q. So 4 plus negative 2 is?
2.
2.
Q.
Yeah, 2q, that's right. And it's positive, so I'll have to write plus 2q. And then finally, negative 7 plus 5.
Negative 2?
Negative 2. So congratulations, you have just added these two polynomials together. For problem 26, instead of adding, we are now subtracting. So imagine, if you will, there's a negative sign in front of this whole polynomial, this whole trinomial. So we have negative 2p minus negative 4p. And you'll remember that subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive. So really, you can think about this as 2p plus 4p for a total of?
6p.
6p. Wait. Negative 4 plus, sorry, negative 2 plus 4 is 6?
Yeah. Oh.
You're starting to realize it right now. So negative 4 plus 2. Sorry, negative 4. I can't speak. Negative 2 plus 4. So we have 0. We have negative 1. We have negative 2. We have 1 over here and 2 over here. So we're going to start at negative 2. And we're going to move 4 in the positive direction. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. So negative 2 plus 4 is actually?
Positive 2.
Positive 2. So we'll end up with positive 2p. So that means that negative 2p minus negative 4p is 2p. I'm really grateful that we had a chance to talk about this, because I know that this can get confusing. All right, so let's try the next one. We have 4q, positive 4q, minus negative 2q. So remember, subtracting a negative is the same thing as adding a positive. So you can think about this as 4q plus 2q.
6Q.
There you go. So there's your 6q. And then negative 7 minus 5.
Negative 12.
There you go, negative 12. Excellent, good job. So now we have successfully subtracted these two polynomials. So negative 2p plus 4q minus 7 minus the polynomial negative 4p minus 2q plus 5 is going to be equal to 2p plus 6q minus 12. And so on your algebra sheet, you'll have your work, and then I want you to highlight the answer so that I can find the answers quickly, really. And if you look at your algebra sheet, so the instructions for your algebra sheet say, post all your work with your answers circled in highlighter, and I would like you to pick one problem from between 31 and 45 and create a video explaining how to solve the problem. So that is how you're going to be submitting your algebra sheet this week. All right, are there any final questions?
No.
All right, thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.